Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Liberty Communications Talk with Coach, and we have offensive coordinator John Hierseman joining us here tonight, and filled in for Coach Pedersen, who couldn't be on the sidelines last weekend. And 24-7, hard-fought victory over a pretty game Wapello squad last week.
Yeah, I would second that. Wapello is a game team. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the playoffs. You look at their schedule; they've got a lot of wins ahead of them in their schedule. Brought back a lot from last year. They lost their quarterback right before they played us, but I'm not sure he played on defense anyway, so their defense was pretty stout. Took us a little bit to figure out what they were doing, make some adjustments, and came out in the second half and had a good second half.
Well, speaking of that, 7-3 at halftime, and you talked about it on Friday night where, it just felt like one little thing each play was kind of slowing the offense. How receptive were the guys to making some of those adjustments and kind of seeing what was going on at the break?
Good, and like I said, the first drive we have a 20-yard play and we fumble. And I think the next two drives we had a kind of a crucial drop that would have been for a first down in both those cases, so those stalled us out. But, I don't know that we're the same offense that we were last year. We've got six new players on offense. We lost an all-state center, a 3-year starter at guard, another lineman that's playing college football now, lost an all-state quarterback, 2 playmakers at receiver. So we've got some big shoes to fill with these guys, and they're doing a good job. Calling plays, I feel like we've done a good job of being conservative. Our defense is great, so why take a lot of chances? I've heard people in the crowd, you guys talking about, score predictions, stuff like that, and I got to tell you, it bristles me a little bit when I hear, 49-14 predictions, and then you talk about it after the fact like it's a disappointment. This is a different team. We've got 1 turnover in 2 games, and it was kind of a fluke thing. Like I said, 20-yard play, and we fumble. We're taking care of the ball. Sometimes a punt is a good play when you got a defense like ours.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, a lot of guys, Gavin in particular, you've got a guy at quarterback that's getting himself comfortable. Talk about kind of how he grew through that second half, especially, he had the nice deep ball for the touchdown. He had another nice one in the end zone to Trey, and felt like he really gained some much-needed confidence that game.
Yeah, he did, and he's done a great job. I've been pretty conservative, like I said, in our play calls. We opened it up a little bit in the second half. He's a smart kid. He listens. Like I said, he does a good job protecting the ball. I think we've got like 72% completion percentage. The other night we were 9 of 15, and we had 4 drops. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Well, one of the other areas that I know we talked about going into the game was special teams. And obviously a couple of guys getting banged up, moving some things around. But Kale came in, did the kickoff duties. Trey ended up having to slide back and do the punting. But it felt like that was, like you said, very key at times, being able to flip the field position if you needed to.
Yeah, it is, exactly. Punt team's been great. We had the one breakdown in the West Liberty game, but kickoff has been great, ever since. So, Kevin Crossway's doing a good job with the special teams. We're getting some guys moved in there that take special teams to heart and want to play hard in those positions, and it's shown.
And looking at it here tonight, we've got Williamsburg going on the road over to Iowa County. Talk a little bit about what you're expecting to see from the Raiders.
Williamsburg's always a good team. It's a good program. They're always well coached. On film, they do some things similar to what we saw last year. There's some things that are different. They change up their defense. They run a couple different defenses and, keep it moving on you. So, we just have to be ready. We have to do what we do. We have to take care of the ball. We have to clean up some things. We can't be dropping passes and we can't be fumbling. So, yeah, we've got to play an almost perfect game, I think, to win this.
We're looking forward to it. Should be a good one. Coach, thanks for joining us. Best of luck tonight.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Again, that's John Hierseman, our Liberty Communications Talk here tonight. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.